welcome to another episode of 4Q Life. And it's really good to have you here. I'm really excited to be here. I'm more excited that you're here. I got some really exciting information to share with you. And I'm not going to take up a lot of your time, maybe 30 minutes or so. I'm going to be talking about the team we got, the vision of the company, the product that we have, which is incredible, and of course, the reward plan. I'm going to end it with the reward plan. So let's start with the team. I'm going to take off my glasses. So there's four main players on the team. There's myself, there's Bob Byram, there's Joel Broughton, and there's our programmer. Start with Joel Broughton. I've known him since 2008. For 13 years, I've known him. He's a master at creating systems that funnel people into other companies. He's been a top leader in several health companies because of these systems that he's put together. I actually joined one of his systems. Well, the first system I joined of his was back in 2008. That's how we met. There was over 200,000 people that joined, and I was one of them. And he's been working with our programmer that we have for over 15 years, and they are an incredible team by themselves. We also got Bob Byram. I've known him since 2013. He's more of a marketing expert. The last company he was involved in, he was the top earner. He put in over 200,000 people in that company and did really well. These guys are experts at what they do. They're professionals. They have a lot of integrity. I've known them for years. Bob and I have actually owned companies together. And something I like to say, because I think it's amazing, we've owned companies, we're best friends. We've never had an argument in 8 years. And one of the companies we've owned lasted over 6 years and no arguments or anything. I think the reason why we get along so well is because both of these guys have really big hearts. They're always putting other people first. And that's why we have such good synergy. Our vision for this company came from a book called Cash Flow Quadrant. It was written by Robert Kiyosaki. If you haven't read that book, you should. Robert talks about 4 quadrants. There's 2 on the left and 2 on the right-hand side. And at the top left, we have the employee quadrant. That's where people are trading 40 to 60 hours of their time a week just to pay their bills, just to get by, right? And then underneath that, we got self-employed. And Robert says you pretty much bought yourself a job if you're self-employed, because if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. Whereas on the right-hand side at the top, you got business owner. And a lot of times they're obviously making more money than employees, but they're, especially in the beginning, they're trading a lot more time. They're there before employees, after employees, days off, holidays. And then finally, we got that 4th quadrant. That's what we named this company after, 4Q Life, 4th quadrant. And Robert talks about, that's the investor quadrant. He talks about sleeping money, making money while you sleep. So that's where your money is making you money. And people talk about, they want to be rich, right? And you ask them, well, what does that mean? What is rich? And it's really hard to put a number on what rich is, right? But how Robert explains it, he says, true wealth, you got all the time in the world. He said that's true wealth, when your money is making you money and you don't have to trade time for money anymore. All of us are entrepreneurs. All 4 of us are entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs do a couple different things. They look for ways to improve, like a product, a service, or a company, right? So they'll take a company that's not doing too well, get it for a low price, improve it, and sell it for a higher price. Or they'll find a solution to a problem in the industry with a product or a company. And that's what we believe we've done here. If the goal is to get to that 4th quadrant, the investor quadrant, where you don't trade time for money anymore, most people don't have the money to make money. So we have a way for people to do that here. Not only that, we found a way that they can earn money, to get money, to make money, but we got a product that I'm going to get into right now that helps you make money with your money. And you'll see trading 101, right? There's trading 101, trading 201, trading 301. There's three different models, and it has to do with trading. I've been trading for about 5 years. And for about 4 of those 5 years, I came up with a strategy about 4 years ago that I've been using. And we've really honed it in these last 10 months. And we got it down to a science where we can make about 1 to 2% a day, trading about 5 to 10 minutes a day or less, sometimes less. It's called candle surfing. It's a strategy and that we put together, and it's a way to spend a little bit of time to be able to get 1 to 2% on your funds. And I put together these videos to teach the strategy. There's 15 videos, and most of them, almost all of them, 14 of the 15 are just like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not trying to help you become a professional trader. That could take 1 to 2 years. These are just simple videos, just enough to give you the skills to be able to use this strategy so you can make 1 to 2% a day in 5 to 10 minutes. This is the only one that's a little longer. It's about 35 minutes. Learn how to candle surf. That's what we call it, candle surfing. And it's longer because it's in real time. It's like looking over my shoulder while before the market opens. I'm setting up, I'm getting prepared, and then the market opens after about 20 minutes and I start trading. This was actually on a Thursday, and I was going for 2%. I got just over 2% in just under 3 minutes. And I thought that's pretty quick. I'm going to trade again tomorrow, which is Friday, to show everyone it wasn't a fluke. So I traded Friday, and I got 2% in just under 2 minutes on Friday. And those are both in this video right here. So you can watch me get prepared. You can watch me trade live, and you're just looking over my shoulder. I'm using all these skills that I taught you in these previous videos. So I just put it all together right here for you. And that's worth thousands and thousands of dollars. It took me a long time to put this together, not just put these videos together. It took me 4 years of learning this strategy so that I could teach it to other people. But you're not just going to get this, you're also going to get access for 1 year to Forex Nomads, where you'll get to trade live with me every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So from 9 a.m. To about 9:28, we're going to be setting up, getting prepared for the market to open. It opens at 9:30 Eastern. We'll be trading for a few minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, right? You'll have the rest of the time to pick my brain, ask me questions, because I really want you to get this strategy. I could have just said, here, let's meet 5 days a week for 10 minutes or 5 minutes and just copy what I do. But what if I'm not there? So rather than give you a fish, I want to teach you how to fish. We want to empower people all over the world. This is global. All you need is an internet connection, and you can take advantage of this anywhere in the world. So this is totally global. We can empower people all around the world. How cool is that? And listen, I'm gonna get Gina Kelly to come up here and just give a quick testimony, because she was one of the first people I taught. We had like a beta group. We were just trying to figure out if we could actually teach this strategy. And we had a beta group, and she didn't even know what a candlestick was when she started. And she went from not knowing what a candlestick was to being one of our trainers within 4 weeks of learning this strategy. She was doing so well, she was able to teach it to other people, and she became one of the trainers. And so I would love for her to come up here and just let her share about her experience with this strategy.
Hey, Daniel. Yep.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I'm not a professional, that's for sure, but I can candle surf, and that's all because of you. And it's a lot of fun, guys. We had a group. Lainey's on here, Marianne, Morgan, all of us were together, and Daniel taught us, what we know. And I'm actually going to be 67, and I've wanted to learn to trade my whole life, and I didn't think I'd be able to wrap my head around it. But with Daniel's patience and what we all did together, I was teaching it within 4 or 5 weeks myself. So it's awesome. And the hardest part about it is stopping at the 1 or 2%, because you can keep going and make a high percentage, but you also have to learn to be disciplined, because when you lose those high percentages too. So thanks so much, Daniel Butts, for your vision, and Bob's and Joel's and the programmer. What we've got here is life-changing, absolutely life-changing. He has taken the back end of this and given us a way to make more money so that our trading account can be larger, so our percentages that we make are huge. So thanks again for your vision, and back to you.
Thank you for sharing, Gina. And you're so right. The hardest thing is to stop, because it doesn't seem like much. Like 1% of $1,000 is only $10. And you're thinking $10. And it might take like a minute, right? Or 2 minutes. And you're thinking that was easy. I could just keep going. So if you keep going, you can get into something called drawdown, which you don't want to get into. That defeats the whole purpose of what we do. But $10 doesn't seem like much. But if you do that consistently, even for a month, you'll end up with, there's 22 trading days in a month. If you just traded 20 of them, maybe there's a holiday a couple of days, you'd end up with, oh, can you hear that? You'd end up with 22%. Just going after that $10, that'd be like $220 on $1,000 account. That's $2,200 on $1,000 on a $10,000 account. It ends up being a lot, and that's just 1%. 2% ends up being quite a bit more. So yeah, I banged that into people's heads in the video, and when we're live, that's what I'm going to be banging in your head. Stop at 1 to 2%, right? And just quit right there, and you'll do really, really, really well. So this obviously takes money to make money. Not everyone has the money to make money with. And we've come up with a reward plan to even help people with that too. So that was our product, and this is going to be the reward plan. I got to share this income disclaimer first. Individual results will vary, and income results are not guaranteed. Monetary and income results are based on many factors. We have no way of knowing how well you'll do, as we do not know you, your background, your work ethic, or your business skills or practices. Therefore, we do not guarantee or imply that you'll get rich or do as well or make any money at all. If you rely upon our figures, you must accept the risk of not doing as well. So with that, this is the 4Q Life Reward Plan, and it's all about freedom, right? 4Q is that fourth quadrant, the investor quadrant. And some people in 4Q Life are going to get all the way to that investor quadrant and have freedom for the rest of their life. Some people will get on the way there, but that's all we're trying to do here, is get people moving in that direction. And some people will get all the way, like I said, and because that's what it's about, right? If you're not trading time for money anymore, if your money is making you money, you can wake up and do whatever you want. You could go hang out with your kids or grandkids. You could go for a walk on the beach, go roller skating, do anything, hop on a plane and go to Mexico for breakfast. I don't know, do whatever you like. Like when you have all the time in the world, imagine that, just waking up and not having to go to work, not having to trade time for money. It just opens up so many new things. Like you can just do anything. It's a different life. It's a totally different life. Trust me. So I'm going to start with the potential of this reward plan. This is the potential of it. So the Q1 Pay Center, it starts with you, and it's just 2 who get 2, just really simple. You can earn unlimited payouts of $900 over and over again. The Q2 Pay Center also starts with you, and it's just 2 get 2 get 2, and you can earn unlimited payouts of $5,500 with the Q2 Pay Center. The Q3 is the one, it's my favorite. It starts with you. It's super simple. It's just 2 get 2. That's it. And you can earn unlimited payouts of $10,000 over and over again. I'm going to show you exactly how this works in just a moment. I just want to share some cool features that go along with this reward plan first. There's no cost for new pay centers. I'll show you how that works in a sec. There's no qualifications to get paid. That means you don't have to jump through any hoops to get paid. If $500 or $10,000 ends up in your wallet It's your wallet, so we're going to pay you, whether you sponsored anybody or not. There's no hoops to go through here. How often do you get paid? You get paid daily. You don't have to wait a month or 2 weeks or even a week. You get paid daily. If you have money in your wallet every single day, you can withdraw it every day. Just think about that for a sec. Imagine if you made 3,000 one day and then 1,500 the next day and then 5,000 the next day. Like imagine being able to withdraw every single day. That's life changing too. Not only just being able to wake up and do whatever you want, but having money to do something with, right? So that makes a difference. There's a company-wide rotator. We added this to help people because Joel came across this list of active people in the same demographic that we're in right now, and they're going to love what this is. So everyone's link goes in this rotator. We're going to email this list and random people will get signups. And it's going to be really cool. It's just another way we can bless people here. So there's more cool features. Check this out. There's no breakage. If you don't know what breakage is, that's okay. I'll show you in a sec. It's really important though. Option of paying for 1, 2, or all 3 modules. We realized that we have a price, like this costs a certain amount, and we realized not everyone's going to be able to afford how much this is. So we came up with a couple options for everyone else to be able to get the whole package. Follow your sponsor. This is extremely powerful. I'll show you how that works in just a sec because that's more graphic. This is another way we figured out how to help people out, how to bless people. The master distributor pay center, that's the position at the very top. And rather than it just sit there and just make funds for the company, we thought, hey, let's do something cool. Let's look for whoever's been waiting the longest, as long as they sponsored one person, and we'll help them close out their pay centers. So that's what this does. It's really awesome. Okay, getting started. There's 3 ways, like I said, because not everyone can afford what the package was. So option 1, or one option, I guess. It's not necessarily option 1, but it's one option. You can buy Trading 101 for $300 one time, right? And there's a $40 one-time admin fee and a 3.5% processing fee. I'll show you what that is in a moment. So it's $352 for Trading 101, and that comes with 1 pay center. Option 2, you can get Trading 101 and Trading 201 for $1,180, and that comes with 2 pay centers. Or you can get the whole package for $4,800, and that comes with 3 pay centers. But like I said, not everyone could afford the $4,800. That's how much it costs for Trading 101, 201, 301, and access for 1 year to Forex Nomads, where you'll get to trade live with me. It's $4,800. And so we came up with these other 2 options for people to work their way to get the whole package so that you can learn how to candle surf, right? And if you choose this option, it's the best option. So I'm going to start with this one. And if you chose that option, you got Trading 101, 201, 301, and Forex Nomads for a year. Well, that comes with 3 pay centers as well. They're going to start filling up like this. And this is called your pay line. The bottom of the pay center is called your pay line because that's where you get paid. So when the first person lands in your Q1 pay line, you're going to get $300 to your wallet immediately. When the second person lands there, you'll get another $300 to your wallet, and you can withdraw it right now. It's your money to spend. Speaking of that, I said no breakage, right? I was telling you no breakage. I'll show you what breakage is. A lot of companies, what they do is they make you jump through hoops to get paid. So there's companies like this that will make you fill the whole pay center up and then you get paid. So if you never fill the whole pay center up, if you just got 2 people here and it ended there, they would keep this $600 because you wouldn't be paid yet. And we just don't think that's fair because you earned this. So you should get paid that, right? So that's what breakage is. Some companies will make you sponsor 2 people, or they'll make you hit volume requirements. And if you don't hit those, then they keep the money. And that's why you'll hear some companies say, oh, we pay out 70% or 50%, or but in reality, they pay out like 30 or 40% because there's breakage in the company. So there's no breakage here, none. Everything that you earn, you get paid. So when the third person lands here, you're going to get another $300. When the fourth person lands, you're going to get a new pay center at no cost. It's not going to cost anything, a brand new one. So you made $900. Now you get a new pay center to make another $900, and then you'll get another re-entry at no cost. And this just keeps happening. That's why it's unlimited $900 over and over again. The Q2 pay center, the first two people that land on your pay line, you're going to get $750 each as they land there. The next 5 people, you're going to get $800 each as they land there. And when the last person lands there, now your pay center is filled up. So you're going to get a brand new one at no cost. So you made $5,500. Now you get a brand new pay center to make another $5,500. And then you'll get another one at no cost. And it just keeps going on and on. It's really cool, actually. This is my favorite one. As soon as someone lands on your pay line here, the first person that lands there, you're going to get $3,000 to your wallet, and you can withdraw it, spend it, do whatever you want right away. And when the second person lands there, $3,500 to your wallet. The third person, $3,500 to your wallet. And when the fourth person gets there, you're going to get a new reentry at no cost, and you'll be in a position to make another $10,000 over and over. There's a couple of things I want to address while we're here. These pay centers work together, but they're independent of each other. They work together, but they're independent. How do they work together? Well, if you chose option 3, you get 3 pay centers, all 3 at once, right? Well, if you share this with someone that chooses option 3, they're going to get all 3 pay centers. Guess where? In all your pay centers. So if this was Jennifer and she chose option 3, she would land in your Q1, in your Q2, and your Q3. They work together like that way. And if you shared it with Jeff would, and he chose option 3, he'd land in Q1, Q2, and Q3. So now all these spots would be full just from 2 people. And if they did the same thing, shared it with 2 people that chose option 3, that would fill the whole bottom up for you, and it would fill their top up for them, and you'd make $10,900 just like that. Isn't that cool? Well, here's another thing. They work together like that, but they're independent. So you don't have to finish this one to get paid here. You could get paid twice here before you even finish this once. You can make $20,000 in Q3 before you even finished one Q2. So they're independent of each other, but they work together. Okay, if you chose option 2, that means you paid for trading 101 and trading 201, which is $1,180, and that comes with 2 pay centers. So this one would be exactly the same. You'd get 300, 300, 300, and the last person you get a new pay center at no cost. So you make 900 over and over right off the hop. But this one would work different because you don't own trading 301. So this is going to pay for your trading 301, which costs $3,500. This here is going to pay for your $3,500 trading 301. I'll show you how. So the first 4 people, they don't have to land in a row like this anywhere on your pay line. The first 4 people that land on your pay line, you're going to get $500 each. So you're going to pocket $2,000. The 7th person that lands there, you're going to get that trading 301. That's $3,500. It's paid for now from that 7th person. And the last person that lands here, you're going to get a new pay center at no cost. So you put $2,000 in your pocket. You got trading 301 paid for. That means there's nothing more to buy because that's the whole package, $4,805, right? You can't buy anymore. So now you're going to make $5,500 every time this fills up or almost fills up. You don't even have to fill the whole thing up to make $5,500. This one, remember you started at $1,180 because you just started with trading 101 and 201. This still works the same. That's why it's my favorite. You're going to get 3,000 when the first person joins there, 3,500 with the second person that joins, and 3,500 when the third person joins. Anywhere on this pay line. And the fourth person, you're going to get a new pay center at no cost. So you made 10 grand and you're in a position to make another 10 grand right away. Now, how did these fill up? Well, like I was showing before, you could share this with two people, right? And they could share it with two people and it would fill up just like that. What happens if you get three people right off the hop? One would land here, one would land here, and one would land right here under the first person that you shared it with. That's called spillover. So you're spilling over this person and helping them out. So you can do that too. But what happens, check this out. Remember I talked about that true follow me? People keep following you. People keep following you. So if, let's just say you shared it with two people, this is the ideal situation. It's not always going to happen like this. You shared it with two people and they each shared it with two people. That would fill the whole thing up, right? And so, and now you get a new pay center. How do you fill up the second pay center? There's a couple ways that this can happen. You could do the same thing. You could just share it with two new people and they could share it with two people and it'd fill up again and you'd make another 10 grand, right? But check this out. This is really powerful. The first people that you shared it with, they're in your first pay center, right? Well, when they finish their pay center, they're going to get a re-entry at no cost and they follow you wherever you are. So they're going to follow you into your new pay center. The first people that you shared it with, they're going to come in your new pay center. The people they shared it with are going to come in your pay center and it'll fill up again. That's just if you shared it with two who sponsored two, right? Who shared it with two. What if you shared it with 10? What if you shared this with 10 people? What do you think would happen? What if they shared it with 5? 10 times 5 is 50 people would be following you to your new pay centers. 50 people, and there's only 6 spots. I'll let you figure that out, right? It's going to close really fast. It's going to start closing these things really fast. The more people you share this with, they're going to close really fast and it can get really, really, really cool. If you chose option 1, if that's all you could afford for $352, that means you paid for trading 101. So you still need 201 and 301, right? So this is going to work a little different because this is going to pay for your trading 201. So the first person that lands anywhere on your pay line, you're going to get $100 in your wallet. You can withdraw it and use it however you want. The third person that lands here on your pay line is going to pay for your trading 201, which costs $800. So it's paid for now. The last person that lands there, you're going to get a new pay center at no cost. So you pocketed $100. You got trading 201 paid for. So now that it's paid for, you're going to make $900 every time, right? 300, 300, 300, and you'll get the new pay center. This one, however, works the same as in option 2. It pays for your trading 301, just like option 2 does. So you're going to pocket 2 grand when the first 4 people come here, 500, 500, 500, 500. And the 7th person is going to pay that 3,500 trading 301, which comes with the pay center. The last person that lands here is going to fill up, complete your pay center, and you're going to get a new one at no cost. So you pocketed 2,000. You got trading 301 paid for. There's nothing more to buy. So from now on, you're going to get $5,500. Now remember, this is option 1. You started with $352, right? But this still works the same. This is why it's my favorite pay center. You're going to get $3,000 the first time someone lands here. Second person that lands there, you get 3,500. Third person, 3,500. Fourth person, you'll get a brand new pay center at no cost, and you'll be in a position to make another $10,000. Who's excited? Is this exciting to you? If you're excited, put 777 in the chat. Go ahead, put 777 in the chat if you're excited about what I just showed you. There's a little more to show you, but isn't this incredible? If you actually do the numbers here, remember I was talking about no breakage, and some companies say they pay out 80 or 70 or 50%, but they pay out 30%. 30%. If you do the numbers here, there's 16,400 and we're keeping 600. You'll be able to see that. It's transparent. That means we're paying out 96%. 96% with no breakage. There's no breakage here. Everything you earn, you get, and you can withdraw it every single day. We're not keeping anything. There's no hoops to go through. 96%. To give you an idea of how much 96% is, we just found out. Last Thursday, we had 1,100 people in the company last Thursday, and we had already paid out $750,000, $750,000 with only 1,100 people because we're paying out 96% with no breakage. That's crazy. So we just realized how much we're going to end up paying out. It's going to be millions and millions of dollars to people. We're going to be, if that doesn't bless people, I don't know what will. Like this is blessing people big time. So there's ranks here too. We acknowledge people who hit certain ranks. The first one is gold. Anyone who makes over $10,000 is gold. You hit gold. And so we had last Thursday, we already had a total of 34 golds in the company. That's like over 340,000 just for those 34 people, 340,000. We had 10 people already hit platinum. In 3.5 weeks of launching the company, 10 people already made over $25,000. And I believe tomorrow is Thursday. Every Thursday, we acknowledge ranks, whoever ranked up for the whole week, right? And last week, in a week, we had 15 new golds and 4 new platinums just last week. So this week, I think we're going to see our first diamonds. It's been a month. Tomorrow will be like 30 days, I think. Monday was 28, Tuesday 29, no, 31. It'll be 31 days tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have at least one person hitting diamond, maybe more. So if you want to find out, just come here tomorrow night, Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, same link and everything. It's going to be awesome. 1-star diamond over 100,000. We're going to have people hitting that real soon. 2-star diamond, 250,000 plus. 3-star diamond, 500,000 plus, and 4-star diamond, 7 figures. And just from what's happened so far, it's just my opinion, but I truly believe we're going to have to come up with at least one more rank before the end of the year, because I know we're going to have people hitting this before the end of the year. Isn't that crazy? That's what 96% payout does, though. It's crazy what it does. So it's really cool. Now it's time to choose. We have that company rotator that's going to randomly give people signups. The master distributor position is helping close out pay centers. The True Follow Me is super powerful. The more people you share this with, the faster those pay centers are going to fill up. You get paid daily. If you have money in your wallet every day, you can withdraw every single day. Cryptocurrency in, cryptocurrency out. So what this means is we don't take checks, we don't take cash, we don't take credit cards. We believe cryptocurrency is the future, so we're using it already. So we take Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, Tron. We take a whole bunch of different coins, and then we exchange them into a stable coin. A stable coin is like Tether, USDT or USDC. We exchange it to that because it stays around $1 and it just keeps all the money, all the funds safe and secure. And it costs, there's an exchange fee to be able to do that. And that was the 3.5% processing fee. It allows us to exchange it into a stable coin to keep everything safe and secure. If we just kept it in Bitcoin, last week Bitcoin dropped 10 grand. If it dropped 10 grand, we wouldn't be able to pay everybody. So that's why we change it into a stable coin to keep it safe. And so now it's time to choose option 1, 2, or 3. Obviously 3 is the best choice if you can afford it, because you're going to get access to the whole strategy. You're going to be able to learn and start using the candle surfing strategy right away, and you get 3 pay centers, so you're going to be able to earn the most as well. But we created those other options for people that can't afford that, and so just do what you can afford. And remember to join our Telegram channel. That's where you're going to get all the updates, and make sure your team joins as well, because if we have any meetings that aren't scheduled, you'll find out on the Telegram. If we have contests or events, it's all going to be in the Telegram. We won't be emailing it. So join the Telegram group. Make sure your team joins the Telegram group. Get back to the person that shared this with you. And just remember, what we can't do alone, we can do together.